Hi friends, I guess it's Howdy Gail time, and you're the Peanut Gallery. I know I never got to part 2, but on the jewelry, I don't think I could look at it anymore. You know, jewelry is jewelry. It's pretty much the same, different colors. But I did get some happy mail from Diana Baukus. And I hope you all go over to her channel and watch her last video she did yesterday. Not because of the stuff I sent her, you can go past that, but she had some news to tell y'all. I also brought some other stuff down here that's been upstairs for a while that no one, newer people haven't seen. And this is, I think I showed you one of these. I had bought some of these from Margaret, 7MRST. And you can do anything with them, but I thought I'd put some Kleenex in them because I'm running out of Kleenex boxes. And I'd given some for gifts for holidays. If you've never been to her channel, you have to go. It's 7MRST. And, oh, it fell off. And then, what did I do with the other one? I hung it up somewhere. Okay. It's probably right here in front of me. But they're all different. I just love her stuff. But I do want to show you this I had hanging upstairs since I got it. And I had it hanging over a mirror. Oh, here's the other one she did. Isn't that pretty? She's a romanticist. That is just gorgeous. I wish I had that skill. And then I have one hanging by my bed on my floor lamp that I put tissue in, and then also on the shade I have the one that NOLA Harris made me, but that wasn't that long ago. Okay, now look at this. Now I know where she got that piece that she sent me that I love so much. And I only have, I don't think I've shared it with anybody. I only have a little piece left. I'm hoarding it for the right thing. I just love it. Isn't that beautiful? And then she has this piece on the back. Exclusively handmade, designed by Margaret Tomaso, Ontario, Canada. Look at that. All her work is gorgeous. And she makes all her flowers. I just love, love, love. She has one that she made that is a house that's exquisite. I love it. It's so detailed. I think the reason I like it so much is because, well, I'm not working with them anymore, but, we started a roofing business when we came here. And this house, I mean, even the shingles on top are perfect. And then she's got a little mouse, coming in and out of a door, and it's just unbelievable. So she does, I'm sure she still has her Etsy store. And sometimes she has more things than others, and we know she had a concussion. So I hope that didn't change her ability to Like all of a sudden, you know, all her designs will be like, you know, and it's like, well, what happened? Well, I had a concussion. Well, they don't look the same. I'm just teasing. Look at that. That would be horrible. Horrible for me. I don't know where she gets a lot of her. I mean, you know, I get a lot of things and I cut them up and stuff. But she gets such hardy kinds of materials. But that's just, I had it upstairs and I decided I will hang it down here for a while. But I had it against a mirror, which made it really look nice. And of course, she's Italiano. And on Facebook, she puts a lot of stuff, and you can see like some of her family, and now see how thick this is. I don't know where she gets that. I love Chinese braid. I don't have much of it, but I need to go look when it's on sale, especially the tiny. But her things have like weight to them. So I just wanted to show that off. And what else did I bring down here for y'all to see? Oh, this is, and I know y'all saw this, but I mentioned in another video that most of you don't know that Diana Baukus, who does absolutely gorgeous work, but she is really, really shabby chic. I learned because I sent her a lot of stuff, and like she'll make me stuff, but I send her stuff to make stuff with. And I mean, she likes the pink and the shabby chic look and the tiny little flowers, and I've learned she does use some of the other stuff. But when she was at my house, she came here. I didn't even know her that well, but we would talk, and God, she's a little quiet, so she doesn't push herself, but she does want to have 100 subscriber challenge, and it's now 130 something. But she's having some issues, which if you would look at her video, you'll be able to see. But I guess while I was in bed, which I didn't stay very much, she made this for me because she loves to craft. And I know I showed y'all this before, but some of you may not have seen it. And she knows I like purple too, different shades. So, you know, she wasn't that worried about the pink. And there were things in the pockets, of course. Flowers probably that I used. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love it. And you know, sometimes when you go past this stuff in the house, it's like you just want to stare at it. And you always see something different. And then look how she did that. Of course, she had to use my stuff because she didn't have her stuff. But I would have never even thought to make it like this. And then she did this shabby chic looking stuff. And then here's the back. And look how she's that purple and green trim. And this, I think this just made it. And that beautiful flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, that was the front. Isn't that pretty how she did that? The only thing I did to it was where she tied it, I had some rings. That was her texting me saying, so far everything's okay, they'll know more on Monday. She had has an aneurysm, they found. And I had this ring and I tied it on the end. So yeah, you have to go over and watch her last video. So I just wanted to show you that again because it's been a long time and it's been upstairs and new people haven't seen it. And then when I had, a lot of this stuff is from my, oh, nothing I showed so far, I don't think. When I had my wedding dress challenge, it was a challenge. I got this from Karen Brake. Is that gorgeous? I thought it was the most beautiful box I'd ever seen. And look how she did the bottom. I mean, I don't know if she had a, and this is a pin cushion. And you open it up, and I keep all my pearls and stuff in there. So I don't know how she did this. If she had a box this color, if it was I mean, it looks like there's a seam. But look at the beautiful lace and the trim. Beautiful. I'd love to make one. I guess I could do it out of another kind of a box, but, and it's a pin cushion too. I was in awe. And everyone that sent things, no matter what they sent, I set it all up and I took a really nice picture and sent it back, sent it to them. This, we had, I think this was from the, maybe not, when we had a scrap swap. And this was from NOLA, this box. Now, I think it was a different, it was a jar, I think, that she did for the scrap swap, which we'll have another one soon. Look at that. You can make it simple and yet it's so pretty, and I keep a lot of my small tassels in here. I try to use everything so that it's not like someone made it and it just sits there. Isn't that pretty? This is really pretty lace. And then she used a doily that looks like she cut into a, like, star. So I just wanted to show y'all. And then, oh, this wasn't, I don't think, I don't know if you can see it for that, but I'll take the camera this off for here. But Loretta, the Cotton Barn, my buddy, she made this tassel. Isn't that gorgeous? And she took every one of these apart. Now she sent me one so I can do it, and she sent me the directions to these. I always forget the name of that flower, but I haven't done it yet. Isn't that beautiful? And I made this. You've all seen that. And then I just dropped her earring. This was something that Annie at Miss Garden Grove had made. So I tried to do my version of it, you know, getting a, can you see it? Printing out a form. You can see I didn't do it as well, but see, she sews. And I guess I could have sewn it, but sewing machines aren't my thing. So that was what I did. Let's see if you can see, where are we here? There we go. I better look this way. So I thought I'd show you a couple of my things. Now, one of the things, and this is, of course, this has been down here. This was brown and yucky, and this is what Diana had refinished. I told you she's so good at all that stuff. Diana Baukus. And she's going to have a challenge soon, as soon as she finds out what's going on with her head. She made that for me. It's kind of nice, you know, when you give people things, they make you stuff. And she made me this too. This has been sitting here, so you've probably seen it. Isn't that pretty? She does really a lot of pin cushions. And then I've showed you this that Margaret also made. I can't go to her channel because everything just looks so perfect and gorgeous. And I don't want to give anything away, you know, as a gift. But I have to show you what I got. Oh, that I just hung up there. That was a dress. Let me see, where is it? There. This is weird. It's hard to see. There. This has been upstairs. Some of you have gotten pieces of this, but this was the top part. And I just love it. It's been hanging upstairs, but I thought I'd bring it down. And then, you know, that's the banner Diana had made me. We did a swap. Let me see. Can you see? I'm not so good at this part. And she also made me this. I put the bow there, but she made this with her flowers. And look at this little comb, and there's a mirror in there. She does such nice work. Okay. Well, I'm making you dizzy here. I have to tell you, one of the things I loved everything, but one of the things I was most excited about, you know, in the beginning, just like Diana, she's been doing this 2 years, but she's quieter. And she was so excited the other day because she got really her first Happy Mail, other than all the stuff she gets, you know, from me or whatever. Things that, I forget what her name is, Katrina or Jelena, from somewhere far away. But when I got this, I was so excited. I always wanted one. And you know, in the beginning, I'm like, well, how do people get all this pretty stuff? And, you know, eventually you get the hang of it. But this was the entry from Jeanette Scrappin, Happy XO, who I always say, between her and Margaret, were like my mentors. I asked them so many darn questions. And this is a fabric doily book. And I didn't have anything like this, and I was just, and actually I watched her video, and I never guessed it was for me. So she started here. It's so pretty. I won't explain everything, you can just see. And look, she made it a little more colorful. I think she sees that I like just shabby chic, but I like the light colors too. Look at that. Look at the purple page. Is that gorgeous? Like I said, a lot of you probably saw this, but some of the newbies haven't. And instead of people's pictures, she put flowers, which I love because I love flowers. And though I like the pictures, if I don't know the person, it doesn't really mean as much to me. I mean, I like how they look, but I also like when they have some attachment to me. Look at that. Look at this. I remember her sending me, I think, one of these ribbons, and I didn't want to give it up, but I ended up making something. Was that gorgeous? Well, I thought, you know, I would never be able to do anything like this. But I did. Mine, I called it Chunky Monkey. Oh my gosh, it was so thick. And I used this big clip. And I made it, the theme was breast, because it was breast cancer month. I made it with breast cancer things in, and that's why now I save any materials or pins or scarves or anything that have the pink, you know, on it, because what I did was there was a lady at the dentist whose friend had breast cancer, and they were going to have a silent auction, and so I put it in a really pretty can. I'll have to show you a picture sometime. And decorated it and gave it to them. And that was hard to do because I never thought I would ever make one. But, you know, I don't sell anything. Actually, I did sell 4 pockets at Christmas time. Someone asked me to make them for them, and they gave me $100. Made them for their friends. But I mean, I don't, unless someone asks me to make them something that I don't know. But isn't that gorgeous? And I just absolutely treasure it. And I can't show you mine because it's gone. Sometime I'll get a picture out of it. And, well, see, I like this picture. Diana had made me this also. And I love the way it's like cockeyed. And look at the bow in the back. She's really good and has such different ideas. And you need to go over and subscribe. Diana Baukus, Baukus. I mean, she's got these great ideas. Isn't it funny when you find things in here, you forget we're in here? I think these were some cabochons. Yeah. I'll have to go through these things. And I think this was a picture maybe I had given her because I really like that one. In the pockets. She's really good. Really good. And you know, she doesn't push in these hearts. I love the hearts. She doesn't push her, you know, what she likes. And then look how she did around the picture. Okay, I think that's it. You're probably waiting to see what she made me. But I did want to bring those things down and hang them up, and because they keep hanging upstairs and nobody gets to see them, because that's where I used to do everything. Now I just made my whole house one big mess. So, but there's lots of stuff upstairs. Okay, I get this huge box, and I mean, I know it's coming. And I spent so much money on postage. And for this huge box, can you see it? I looked at it. It was $13. I said, how do you do that? She said, well, I just tell them I want to send it ground. It didn't take any longer to get here. I mean, it wasn't 3 days like priority, maybe 5 or 6. But, and it's not like really heavy. But I just couldn't get over how much it was. They probably send it the same way, but they just tell you that, you know. Okay. We were supposed to do this earlier, like before Christmas, and, you know, just got busy. And Ooh La La, and I entered it too. Ooh La La was having a Christmas tree challenge. So this is one of the ones that Diana made. She'd made a few. Isn't that pretty? Can you imagine cutting all those? I don't know. I have to ask her where she got this material. If I gave it to her or she got it somewhere else, because she's still using it. She's making flowers, and this took a lot of it. And it makes gorgeous flowers. And she just loves this shabby part that unravels. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to keep it up always, doesn't matter. Then, look at this, how pretty. This would be for Christmas too, sort of. But I told her, not that it matters, because it doesn't really look Christmassy. I might take this off and put something else on there until Christmas and then put this back on. But this is some kind, I don't know what this is. Some kind of, I don't know what it is. It's loops. I'll have to ask her. And look at, it's another thing she doesn't have a lot of. I tried to send her when I get them. She doesn't have, you know, she loves when everybody makes all the dangle things and stuff, but she doesn't really have many dangles. So when I get some, I try to send them. And then there's all these little, they're not cabochons, they're a little flowers with the little diamond things in them. Can you see? And then there's the back. I think I'll just leave this on there because it's white. It's not like it's red. And the only really thing is pine cones. That would be Christmassy. Isn't that pretty? Thank you so much, Diana. We had such a hard time getting things to each other. And I'll wait to the end to show you what I've been wanting for a long time. It's still different because it's bigger and there's not as many. I'll show you. But I like this one better. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And she sent me some flowers. Look at that, how pretty. So I won't take all these out. I always try to find her those. She likes those, what are those ones? They look like foam flowers. Look at these, they're all pretty. And I had some and I had sent them to her. And look at this flower. Now who'd have thought? Because I have this trim. It was on sale and I really liked it. And so I got this huge thing of it. So I've shared it with quite a few people. And she made a flower out of it. Isn't that cool? I wouldn't have thought of that. And this was that stuff that I thought you cut, you know, you pull the string and all that stuff. and it wasn't. Well, me and directions. Wait till I show you the flower I tried to make yesterday. You know, the Russian ladies that make all those beautiful flowers. Well, I'm always determined I'm going to make one like this one that, it's over there now, that Loretta made me from the cotton bar, and she does it so well. And look at this. Getting some sun in here now or something. Isn't that pretty? It's just, I don't know what that material is called, but it's just shabby. And this is perfect in there. And there's that material. Maybe she bought it. And another one. Why can't I make a small flower? I don't think I've ever made a small flower. And she's got this in the back. And then some of these, I don't know if these are, I can't think of the name of those flowers that I always want, but I've never gotten any. Everybody uses from this place. I better go have my head checked too. I don't know. It's not even on the tip of my tongue. That's pretty bad. My thing is, I bought one of those things, you know, that you put your medicines in. Well, I was too impatient to, you know, do that every week, so I just leave it the way it is. And of course, half the time, I forget whether I took it or not. I don't know whether more is less or less is more. I finally just got my printer working. That cable guy did it for me. Look, she had sent me some. I want to start making more stuff. I would like to just sit here all day and do that, since I'm by myself all the time anyway, but right now I'm in the middle of trying to send out these boxes. Now look how pretty these are. I don't know if she made them. Can you see? Bought them. Because I bought some stuff to make, I have some molds. Look how cute. Perfume bottles. So I don't exactly know what they're called. An angel. Of course. Pelly. Keys. To my heart. Look how pretty that is. Thing here is there. Hard to see. That all pretty. Okay, now I'm going to show you the piece de resistance that I just absolutely love. And I had taken this stuff out yesterday. The cable guy was here while they delivered this, so. Okay, guys. Let me see, which is the front? This is the front. I've seen these, smaller, but I've seen these and I wanted one for so long. Ready? Look at that. I have a thing about mason jars too. Look at that. And this is on their loving memories. And it's hanging from this string. Then there's these little flowers. And she tied them all together. And this is, of course, this is design paper, but this is, well, she even stitched where? Muslin, maybe? I can tell I'm not a sewer. Look at that pretty edging. And then this is the other side. And look at this trim. I just love that trim. It is so petite and gorgeous. And so is that, this material. First, she really didn't know what I meant. And then she figured it out. Let me see. Okay. That's the second page, and there's the pocket here. I didn't even see this. Oh, with some stick pins in it. Look, how cute. This is one of those bottles you can pee in. I think I'm going to end up using some of those to put beads in. And I think she said she just got the cutout for her Sizzix or whatever to make some of these. Memories, hope, believe. Isn't that a pretty pocket? With this material in the background. She knows how to coordinate everything. And the little flower, I know she crochets these. And this was really pretty. I'll read it to you. She didn't claim it as her own because she's got the initials down here. Look at this flower. Tales of Us. That's when I realized what a true friend was. Someone who would always love you, the imperfect you, the confused you, the wrong you, because that is what people are supposed to do. RJL wrote that. Diana to Gail, your friend. Like I told you, she stayed here for 2 weeks and we didn't even know each other. We FaceTimed a few times. Isn't that beautiful? And she just loved this one restaurant. Not restaurant. It was kind of a tropical, something tropical that has the, she always calls me Gailey Girl. She spells it different every time, but okay, that's the front. Showed you that. That's that. Okay, there we go. I think, yeah. Here's this page, the last one. Look at this little book. Now see, that's her, every bit shabby chic. With some stick pins. That's her paper. And then she like did a double kind of flap. You ever see anything so pretty? I'll fix it later. And then around here she put two little of the wooden mason jars. I think that's the inside page. Okay. Here's the back page. She has some of this beautiful trim in here that I love. pocket. Look at this. I'm surprised, really surprised that she gave this up, because this is her thing. See what she did? She used a doily that had this on it. Look at the pretty flower. I mean, this is Diana to a T. I mean, it's me too. I love it. But I mean, her pinks and her ribbons, and I think I have it right. I don't know though. Yeah, it's the front. And she did all this. She sewed that. I just absolutely love that trim. I'll have to ask her where she got it. Someone probably gave it to her. And then look at, on this little flower, I have some of these too. She thought to put some of those little tiny flowers on there. She knows how to make use of everything, I tell you. And some things I could do better, but I keep saying I don't have patience, but beautiful butterfly. I mean, everything is just gorgeous. The material, and then the insides she left plain. And I just love that. Because we're those kind of people that don't, I don't know. I never know really how to explain to people how I feel about things. So I always feel I do them a disservice, because I'm not one of those, you know, I really like something, but I don't jump up and down and stuff. And she's the same way. Okay, that's the back. I'll have to figure this out. So I was really excited. Okay. That's the front. I think. To Gailey Girl. To Gailey Girl. 2017. Goes to show you how long it took us. But you know, sometimes life gets in the way. Oh, I think this is the front. That's the front. That's the back. Diana, I love it so much. And, you know, sometimes I make things or give her other things, but, you know, it takes more, well, I don't know about with me, but it takes more time to make things. But if you go to her channel and see some of the things she makes, you have to go see the gifts that she's going to do. There's only a few of them she did. She's going to give a lot of gifts, looks like. She already has almost 3 done for her challenge, depending on when she does it. She's past 300 now, but we have to see what happens with this, with her head. But thank you so, so much. And I was trying to explain to her what I wanted as far as this. I don't know if she found a picture somewhere or just did it on her own, but I absolutely love it. Thank you so, so much. I think I may have, I found one once that was big, cardboard, I mean really a thick one. And I made a pattern out of it for a few people. And I don't know if that's what that was from or not. But I just love them. I have little ones and big ones and mason jar tops, and Mars from Michigan gave me some of the tops that you put on. I love her flowers. This is just gorgeous. I'm going to hang that up. She's just all comes so natural to her. And she lives by herself too, so she really started getting into this, and pretty soon she's going to have, I mean, she'll take furniture and redo it and everything just to have it fit in. So one day we'll have to have her do a video of her room. And I think that's it. And she has I think she gave a Christmas, I don't know what she gave as a prize for Ooh La La. But she has a really pretty white tree that she made too, that she's going to keep. Isn't that cool? But I just can't get over this box only costs that much money. If I did a medium flat rate box, which you could never fit this stuff in, it would have been 13 something. So I'm going to see how that works next time, because I have a few big things I need to, little bit bigger things I need to send. And that's why it's taken me so long, because I don't know how to get them all smushed in. And it makes me irritated. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Remember that, well, I was going to show you that flower that I tried to make, that those Russian ladies make. It seems so easy, right? Well, I'll show you theirs, and then I'll show you mine. And then we'll be off. I already had it all prepared. I don't think things ever work for me. Anyway, you can probably see it. Let's see. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Got a ribbon. Doesn't look that hard. And then, here's mine. I stuck this in there because I was trying to, I didn't have the right stuff. And when they do the folding stuff, that's where I get all screwed up. But this is such a beautiful flower. And all of them are. And I want to try to do I'd love to do a couple. And I know that's where Loretta Cotton Barn, she does them. Okay. I see. I got a better picture now. See how they how they're showing you how to what the heck? Oh, I'm getting mad now. Showing you how to fold and then put it all together. And then at the end, is the way it's supposed to look. And I don't think that mine looks that way. I don't know. I hate that automatic stuff.
Why take 4-hour cough medicine? Just one Mucinex lasts 12 hours. Let's end this.
Really? Say there.
Приветствую подписчиков и гостей моего канала. С вами Ирина. Сегодня покажу вам, как сделать...
I tried to do with material first. Thought maybe that would work. And it might. But I just get aggravated. And I'm already aggravated enough. Okay. I wanted to get that in. And thank you again, Diana, so much. I know she's probably worried. I'll have to talk to her and see exactly what they said. At least the place I go to for MRIs, the radiologist is right there. Now, if it's something terrible, I'm sure they wouldn't tell you, but I have to go Monday for that endoscopic, whatever, it's an ultrasound. Because after the MRI and the CT, my bile duct is too big, or swollen, or whatever it is. And my blood work was like, you know, it was like 18 all the time, and now it's for like the liver stuff, bilirubin and all that. Now it's like 400 and something. But it kept coming down. He took my blood every week. And I said, oh, don't I have to have it now? And he said, no, we really have to find out why this happened. So I have to go Monday and have that done. I can't wait. So I told my son, well, I'll see you on, maybe I'll see you on Monday. I don't think so. Okay, guys, love you. And thank you all for all your prayers, and we still need him. He's still there and still doesn't look real well. So, don't forget, Mars of Michigan is having her challenge, I believe, and oh, you have to, you probably won't get it for a couple more days, but you just have to go see June Angel Pews when she does mine. It's let's just say it's different and big and heavy, and I don't know where I get these ideas from. I guess we can't all be the same, but it's different. Plus, there's a couple other things I made her in there that were kind of cute. That's what took me so long, because I keep getting these ideas, and then I keep adding more stuff, and then that's why I didn't get Jeanette's done, Scrappin' Happy XO, but I'm still gonna send hers for her for Happy Mail. So and Trisha, Little Shabby Chic, she's having one too, and she got the coolest things today from Jean Rag. I just love those little envelopes that they decorate, Shabby Chic. Just adorable. I'm trying to figure out how I could do, like, get cards made and then kind of do something like that. You couldn't do too much because if you give them away, but I want to do so many things, and I'm not getting anything done. Okay, bye. Love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.